Hello you lovely people, to you, Philippine life through the eyes of an expat. Welcome back to the channel. I was just going to say, that there is no such thing as a Philippine expat expert. Me included, there is no such thing. They don't exist, okay? Because how can we be experts? We can only say what we experience here. It doesn't mean to say any of us are experts, and I, for one, certainly don't claim to be. It's just my feelings of me being here, and my experiences, that I've had, and that I'm still having. But that aside, guys, it's still, in my eyes, it's a lovely place. It really is a lovely place. I've got no complaints as such. Many channels always talking about the bad things. Well, there's bad things in every place. In every corner of the world there is bad. Here there is bad as well, I would think. It's not an exception. Just because it's the Philippines, it's certainly not an exception to scamming and crime and all of them things that goes on, fraudulent activities. Of course it goes on here. But I've not experienced it. But that doesn't mean to say that it doesn't happen, because I'm sure it does. It does, of course it does. But I love it here. I really do. There is no reason for me to give a bad impression of the Philippines, like many people do. I don't know why they do. Maybe they've had bad experiences, or maybe they just don't want people to come here. I don't know. But I was reading a report, and it said that there were 700,000, or it might have been 700,000 or 900,000 expats here in the Philippines. But that says something, doesn't it? It says that it can't be that bad. And my dog is going to go, look, he's back at. Oh no, he's a good dog. I thought he was going to go crazy and start barking at us, but he hasn't. So just the sheer amount of people that are here, expats, it shows that it can't be that bad of a place for expats to live. It really can't. Should we go through here? Let's try and go through here. Yeah. Like I said before, I've had my ups and downs, and I think everyone will have their ups and downs, unless you've got boundless amounts of money. But there's one thing money can't do, and it can't bring you your health. That's one thing for sure. You can have all the amount of money in the world, and it's certainly not going to bring you happiness and joy if your health has deteriorated or deteriorating. So my philosophy is, the bit of money that we have, we enjoy it. We enjoy it. We can't do really extravagant things that many expats here can, and also many Filipinos here can, or Filipinos can here. They've got, there's, just because they're Filipinos doesn't mean to say that they haven't got money, because many Filipinos have got a lot of money, more money than a lot of foreigners that are here. But to me, money doesn't bring me. Of course it brings me happiness, of course it does. But it's not the be-all and end-all to me. What's my be-all and end-all is just living a simple life. And a simple life, to me, is the life in which I'm living. Many of you guys probably couldn't or wouldn't want to, live in the province where I live with all of these surroundings. I get that. One man's meat is another man's poison. And the world would surely be a boring place if we all liked the same things, because there would be no diversity. There would be no change. People would like the same things, and people would be doing the same things. So that would make us all monologue, if you like. So me, I'm happy being here. And guys, listen, I'm not trying to tell you come here or anything like that, it's up to you. I'm not an expert. Like I said, there is no such thing as a Philippine expat expert. There is no such thing. You know, the only way for you guys to see if you like it out here, if you're not already here, is to try it. I've got off lotion on my legs, hands, neck, face, and they're still around me. I think these mosquitoes must be like immune to the stuff. But I don't think they bite in me, so that's a good thing. So, yeah, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, pretend I am an expert. But I am bigging up the place. I'm bigging up my place where I live. Because I've never had any reason not to big it up. I've never had any, you know, discontentment here at all. Like I've said in previous videos, yes, the dogs bark, but that's what dogs do, incidentally. As one of my viewers actually said, rightly said as well, that's what dogs do. You know, come here, you Jackie. Even my dog's a good barker, barks all the time. But he's a good little dog. And, you know, being here in the province, or in the bush, as I call it, look, I'll show you. This is just bush and shrub. I mean, this is more of a province than many of the provinces that I've been to. It's just, you know, this is it. And this is all around, this is like a 360. 360. All around. And there's a couple of houses dotted here and there. Look, 1, 2. That's it. And my house is over here somewhere, behind here. So that's it, you know. I'm an expert. And no one, by the way, none of my comments have claimed that I'm trying to be an expert. It's just because I've seen other channels, you know, and they say what they think, but it's not scientific. It's not scientific what they've said. It's just their experiences and whatever they have seen and done, I suppose. But that doesn't make nobody an expert. We just simply passing on through, you know. We are just simply passing on through life, you know, passing on through the Philippines. You know, I'm British through and through. You know, don't get me wrong, but that doesn't mean to say I'm patriotic, because I'm not patriotic to my country. I don't think my country deserves me to be patriotic. But neither does the Philippines. I mean, I'm not a Filipino. I never will be a Filipino. But I prefer this way of life and this way of living to the way of living that I did in the UK. Yes, the amenities in the UK is far superior, I suppose. But since I've been here, and I haven't been here a long time, 6.5, 7 years in December, so almost 7 years. But I must say, since I've been here, there's been, you know, the infrastructure, and especially the amount of money that's been pumped into the place in Dipolog City, which is not far from me, has been astronomical. You know, when I first came here, there was a couple of big shops, but that was it. Now there is buildings going up all over the place. You know, there was new motorcycle outlets and car outlets. So, you know, the infrastructure and the development is definitely improving. But I hope and pray, and I know many Filipinos won't want this, but I'm just being selfish. I hope and pray it doesn't become too westernized in the time that I'm here. Because that's the reason I'm here, is because it's not westernized. And I love it. I really do. And I could be like any other channel, and I could complain about some things. But that's, you know, for me to complain in a derogatory way would only be my experience. It's nothing to pass on to you, because what might irritate me would not irritate you. So I think that's just worthless information. I think it's worthless information. The only way what you could find would be irritating to you would be to try it. I'm no expert in anything, to be honest with you guys. I don't pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I've led a good life in the UK. Don't get me wrong, I did lead a good life when I was younger. Then when I got older, I kind of stopped and wondered what it was all about. You know, I wasn't at the age where I could go out. Well, I could if I wanted to, but people would have looked at me a bit strangely going clubbing. I used to go clubbing just the same as everybody else. I went out clubbing many times, probably too many times, at least once a week. But then when I got to a certain age, and I tell you what that age was, it was 45. When I got to 45, I thought, Stephen, what are you doing? You know, what are you doing? I think you come to an age, not here, like I said in my previous videos, 3 or 4 videos back, age here is simply just a number, and that is set in stone. That is set in stone. Everyone will tell you that here, like Filipinos. Age is simply just a number. But in the UK it's not. You know, you are segregated with your age. For an example, there are nightclubs in the UK where if you are past a certain age, you're not welcome in that nightclub. And hell, why would you want to go there when it's all 18-year-olds, 25-year-olds if you're a 45-year-old man? They have things like divorced and separated clubs, as I would call it. The, you know, it's the end of the line clubs. It's the end of the line. You know, everyone's just there. It's like a cattle market, guys. It's like a cattle market. I don't even know if they still have them, these divorced and separated clubs. But I remember going to them when I was about 45. Couple of, oh, this is not for me. This is not for me. It's like the end of the line. Yeah. But here, I've been to many places here, and nobody here, regardless of age, looks at you, you know, peculiarly. There's a couple of clubs here in Dipolog. Not clubs as we know clubs like they are in the UK, where they've got all, you know, all the fancy things and that. But nevertheless, they still clubs, and they still play in dance music. And not just bordots, but proper dance music. And there are all ages in there. From young to middle-aged to older age. And everyone gets on with each other. Everyone is talking, you know, the younger people is talking to the older people. No one's going, oh, look at that, he shouldn't be in, he's too old, or vice versa. You know, everyone just gets on. And this is why I like it, you know, it's because there is no age barriers for things like that. Where in the UK there is. So you kind of segregate it off in the UK when you get old, you know. No one really wants to hang around with you. And the thing is, when you get older in the UK and you are divorced or you've never been married, you know, you tend not to have that many friends as such, because, or friends, yeah, you might have, but people who you can go out with, because the people of your age, they probably married, you know, and they won't want to go out with you on a single lad's night out, because their wives, rightly so, would not like that. So you're kind of left on your own. And the guys who are divorced or never been married, they in Witherspoons and Yates, day drinkers. They what I call daytime drinkers. You know, so they start drinking early in the morning, and they're 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, they home and passed out. So there's no one to go out with over night time. Because if you work, which I did, I can't go out in the daytime drinking, only night time. So you tend to just become more and more kind of selfish, is the word. You know, when you're on your own, you do become selfish, because you've got nobody else to please, so you think about yourself all the time. Now, me being here, I am probably the most unselfish person that I know, Westerner-wise, except for my friend in America. His name is Michael. Great guy, really. He's helped me out a few times in different ways. So, selfish. You know, there are many foreigners here who are very selfish, and they just think of themselves. You know, they just, you know, they bring their Western IDs here, they build a big Western house, and they want a Western lifestyle. Well, that's great. Like I said, we're all different. But for me, I don't want that, because if I wanted a Western lifestyle, then why would I come here? And I think it's quite difficult, you know, to bring your Western lifestyle here completely, because yes, you might have a lovely Western style house, which is great. Mine is 50-50, I think. Like, I've got a hot shower, I've got a toilet with a flush and things like this. But that's the only thing Western about it, I suppose. Anyway, many of these guys want Western houses, live a Western life here. But I think that's quite hard to do, because that's the only thing Western about the place is your house. You know, you can't bring your Western attitude here. That's one thing for sure. You simply can't bring your Western attitude here, because you will just not fit in. And I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes with some people who will not tolerate the Philippine attitude, the Filipino attitude. You know, to me, the Philippine attitude is not a bad thing. I don't dislike it, and I respect them. You know, I really do respect them. But there's a lot of people, foreigners here. Again, I am not a Philippine expat expert. I'm not telling you to do anything. This is just what my observation. And I think that's how many people can't fit in. Don't you bark? You go home. Go home. Why you being stung? So yeah, you got to fit in. You know, you've got to fit into this lifestyle. You know, otherwise, you're just simply not gonna. There's my house. I can hear my wife behind. That's why I'm walking down here, and I can hear my son having a bit of a screaming fit. Oh no, he's not. He just shouted he wants to do something. Probably go out and get the guava, or find mushrooms again. I've lost myself now. Oh yeah, Philippine life. Some foreigners with this, you know, they can't like adapt to this Philippine way of life. You know, with the timing. You know, we said that before in another video. If you set a time with someone, you cannot, you can't stick to that time, because they're not going to come. It's very simple. Yeah, you know, the chances of them meeting you on time is probably 100 to 1. I don't mind that now. And there's a comment, you know, one of my viewers said in a comment, they wouldn't be Filipino if they was on time. And I think that's quite right. I think that's a good saying. They wouldn't be Filipino if they were not on time. He's my little boy. Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Yes. We had the grass cut yesterday, or the day before. It looks horrible, doesn't it? You know, the day after it's been cut, with the brown and stuff. But it'll come good again. Yes, I can see you. I can see you. Mummy's putting some off lotion on you. Off lotion. Say hello to the people. Hello. What, you got, an ice pop? Don't be jumping around with that ice pop in your mouth. Miley sat on the step, perched on there like a bird. Yeah, like a bird. Oh yeah, here, look. Daddy! Yeah, ice, look. Say hello. Daddy. Say hello to them. Hello, because all these people know you, and they think you're very cute. They think you're very cute. Well, you are 9% of the time. 9% of the time you are. But they don't see the bad side. When you can't get your own way. Where are you going? What are you doing? Nay? Yeah, that's it. Watch this little guava. Planted a little guava in here. Well, my wife did. It's coming. It's coming. It's starting. It's getting thicker, so it's growing. Come on, Kaylin. Come up here, son. Come up here. Come up here. Come on. Come on. Yes, Jackie's up there. Jackie, come on. And the pig's in there in the pig house. It's not our pig, it's someone else's pig. In fact, it's these people's pig here. Right, I'm going to go now because you're running around and I don't know where Mummy... Oh, Mummy's there. Mummy's there. So guys, yeah, as you know, like I said, none of us are Philippine expat experts. None of us. So, you know, we can't really say do this or do that. It's just what it's just what I It's just what my experience, you know. I'm not saying my experience or what I like would be the same as what you like. So I can't do that, you know. Or I can't say that. But it's just my experience only. What you might like is probably different to my idea of likeness. But nevertheless, I can only just I can only advise on my things, on my experiences here, and I've got no complaints whatsoever. And I mean that, guys, I haven't got any complaints. Like I said, the dogs, but you know, that's what dogs do, they bark. The Filipinos on the motorcycles without any mufflers, that's what they do, you know. I'm in their country, for goodness sake. I can't shout and do that. I'm in your country, in their country. I've got, you know, I'm not entitled to do that. Video is blasting out. Yes, it might be a little bit upsetting for me sometimes when I'm trying to do a class or something, but this is the Philippines. I'm never going to change it, and if I can't adapt to it, then I should go. I shouldn't expect them to turn it down, and I certainly shouldn't expect them to turn it off. It's just the way it is, you know. This is life in the Philippines, guys. It's life in the Philippines, guys. We can't expect change around us. What we should expect is us to change around them. And I do that. I do that. I don't particularly mind it either, you know. I have to do it. Yes, son? Yes. Oh, he's a little back here, look. Little by high corbo. Yes, son, little by high corbo. No. You got an ice pop. Don't be running around with the ice pop. Oh, there's Jackie. Come here, Jackie. Come on. Right. Okay. Anyway, got me to go. I'm rambling on again. Oh, someone wanted to see inside the house a little bit. I'll show you. I've done this before, but let me show. So, hold on. This is the bathroom. Again, it's not finished. It's not tiled. It's not tiled, but, you know, it's not finished. It's not finished. It's simply not finished. But it will get finished, you know. But this is the only Western thing that I've adapted, you know, that I can't get rid of. I did it, you know, bathroom with a faucet in the water. It's too cold for me. I don't like it. So this is the only thing that I've adapted to. Or my wife has adapted to this, but she will not have a hot shower. She still prefers the faucet. This here, that's why this is here. This, you know. My boy likes a hot shower, but yeah, I don't know why she doesn't. I don't know. Like I said, you know, you can take something out of the person, or you can take them away from that certain thing, but you can't take that way of life out of them. And that's one of the things that I can't take out of my life. A warm shower. I love that warm shower. The kitchen is not finished. Before I think of the guys who haven't, it's not finished. You know, we haven't got a window in there. The window will go in there eventually. And we were going to have a window here, but we blocked it up because the door will be here. Again, no door. But it will get done. You know, it's not no Western mindset. It'll get done when it gets done. It's very simple. Oh, what's my wife cooking? She's cooking something. Yes, go on then, my son. And we got upstairs, got the stairs there. It's all open plan upstairs. But this table is solid wood. Solid wood. You can't pick it up. It is very heavy. And I made that. And that wood is, oh my goodness, what's it called? I can't remember the name of the wood now. Perhaps you guys will know. It's not mahogany, it's not gemelina, it's santol. It's santol. Yes, son. Yes, go on, go outside. Go outside, there's Mummy, look, talking to the neighbour. Go outside. Right, guys, I'm going to leave you to it, and I've taken up enough of your time, I think. It's Friday here. I probably won't post this video till maybe Saturday or Sunday or something. And again, like, comment, and share the video, guys. You know, share the video. It's important that you share the video and like, and, you know, subscribe. Can't believe my, subscribers have gone up so quickly. Maybe I'm doing something right, guys, eh? Maybe I'm doing something right. Because I'm very contemporary. My content is very contemporary. You know, I don't focus just on one thing. I focus on the whole scenario, which this subject is about. So that being said, I'm going. And take good care, guys, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. God bless you all. Bye bye.